Let's see. Oh, boing. Coin, coin, coin. Right, so the blessing we have, I want to get the redraw blessing, and the day in room, and we can do the conservatory, or maybe the armory. Conservatory is better, alright. But we already have a blessing. So, red room. There's not many red rooms we need. Root cellar, we go digging again. Trade post, try to get some shit we don't need. Root cellar and trading post will give us dice. Root cellar, I like having a root cellar, I gotta say. Get all kinds of shit out of it. And, it could boost our allowance, which is completely unnecessary, but kind of fun. Greed has a way of doing that. Come here. Conservatory would be nice. Lab is pretty fucking alright too. No. I would like to rearrange the rooms, properly. Each time you unlock backpack permanently, add 1 gold, yes. Each time you unlock bypass, so that can be up to 7 or 8 times. Next 3 times, that's 3 times each time you find some trash while digging. Perfect. That is a perfect thing. Alright, now we need a shovel. Login. Yes, we gotta do those doors. Experiment setup. Login to network, dude. Might want to punch in the code. Staff services. May I have the shovel? Remote terminal access. Active terminals. Secure. Okay. Welcome to Mount Holly. To low for now. Unlocked would be wonderful. Alright, time to go. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, so far it's a very good start. Cannot complain about this. Now if I get a utility closet in here, I do. Shovel. Shovel. Right, I might want to flip the other switches too. Might as well. There you go. Okay, back on the computer. Shit, I gotta go all the way through this shit. Blah, blah, blah. Security. Yes, lots of security. What the hell? Kiefer. Set confirm high unlock. Alright. I wonder what'll happen if you pause the experiment, but every time we unlock, so that's guaranteed. But if we get the shovel, we got lots more options. So I'm gonna go with that. Commissary and boudoir would be nice, but I would much rather have a straight. We do need the shovel. I got a dice. Each time you draft a shop room, you get a dice. Alright. Did not read that earlier. Shovel, baby. I got a coupon book from yesterday. Alright. Wonderful metal detector that will help find shit. Alright. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Dude. Alright, keep drawing shops and we'll keep getting dice. Alright, wonderful. We can go get the cellar right away. I have to go back out here anyway. Yeah, we do. Alright. Man, it's a wonderful start. It's a beautiful day. Hope I don't fuck it up. 3 keys, 1 gem. Power shovel would be nice, but that prevents me from getting good shit too. And we get our steps back now when we find turnips, so that's wonderful. We'll keep doing that all day long. So we're gonna go green rooms all the way and get to digging, get that allowance up, and hopefully that'll be the last time we need to do that, because we're at 84. We don't need more than 100. So yeah. Right. So this thing, right? XYZ ABC. No sign has been found yet. We found that book. What was it? A New Clue. Yeah. It was all about the signs and whatnot. So. Can I cut this out and just hang it in the medallion? No such luck, but that is the perfect fit, isn't it? We do have a photo room, but we can't operate it, so there's that. There's nothing I need to do here. We do have that fucking thing. I-100. I could go fiddle with the computer and try to figure out some new clues. Gotta be something in there, right? Found all the passcodes and whatnot, and there was just a directory and some letters. Those letters are probably clues, but I don't have time for that shit. Boring. Spare room. Yes. That's a dig spot. Handle this. Alright. I'm gonna go back. A foyer and a workshop. Ooh. hallway doors are always unlocked. I don't have 2 gems. So we're gonna combine. And that gives me dig spots as well. Sledge, that's always nice. Coupon detector, shovel detector. Why not, right? Well, we do want to find junk, don't we? We do want to find junk. That's the shit of it. Yeah. So we're gonna leave that well alone. Yeah, Knight's Shield. I can still draw the armory though, right? Don't call it a day. We want junk. Conservatory, baby. Hell yeah. And we do have a gem. Alright. Perfect. This is like the ultimate run so far. Gotten everything I want. Alright, we don't need more turnips now. Whole tin can, baby. Alright, let's see here. Nice. The walk-in closet. Well, the nursery has to be common. Is it common or standard? Common. Bedroom, that is common. It can stay common. Or we can put it to standard. We don't need that much. Confirm is a standard. Walk-in closet. I mean, I never draw this. I never use this. I don't need all the items and whatnot. We could make it unusual. It is nice to have it once in a while, but I'm gonna make it unusual and give more space for other rooms. Yeah. Nursery is very nice to have. And that's a dead end. Well, there's no double takes here. Storeroom. We have one out. I'd like to have some more. Could try for a gift shop. Or a chapel. Or we can take the bent though. That's fine. Library goes into to the other one. We don't need the other one, but could get more keys. Library. Let's just do the library. Yeah, we can redraw here if it doesn't work out. So we got a gem and we can pick a book. So the new clue, that was the good one. Gotta read the other books too. Curse of Blackbridge. Haven't read that. First edition. We did read that, right? is what we need to figure out the things. What signs or what. I did read it before, but let's do the curse. Let's do that first, and we'll get around to picking all the things later on. Key. That'll do. Alright. Clock tower vestibule. While drafting, you may spend gems. Redraw floor pads. We will have some dice. We have one out and one dice. It's not much, but there's hope. I want this, but throwing away the vestibule, it's not a big deal, but we don't have 2 gems, okay? Study or redraw. So study. Get the study. It's a wonderful thing to have. Oh, and we do to get gems too. Yeah. There you go. What was in this letter? Ah, yeah, it's this shit. It's just about the heist and whatnot. Alright, well, I don't see anything else. I don't hear any beeps. There might be something more to figure out in this room here, but there's gonna be some kind of vague clue. Shouldn't be anything up there, I think. Right, one out. One dice. It should keep. We can do another green room. It's 1 gem. It's fine. Doing this might give us some more dead ends, which is nice. Green room. Yeah, we don't want Drax now. These are red. There we go. Nice. Power source. This will give us a shop. That's another dice. 1 or 2 dig spots in here. The barrel with some stuff on it. Or 2 gems. We're gonna need a lot of gems, but let's do the aquarium. Yeah. So that's another dice. We didn't get anything on the barrel. Well, that's too bad. 2 dig spots though. Pebbles. Good shit. Yeah. Alright, well, Boudoir gives us dice. Kitchen gives us something nice. Machinarium is a bit too early. We don't need the kitchen. Let's go boudoir for now. It's gonna be a bit tight in here, but that's... Well, we could go kitchen and hope for an extension here instead. Let's go kitchen. Get rid of these bends, I guess. If we're gonna dead end this, it leaves us with a long backtrack. floor, we're probably not going to fill in everything. That's the thing. I'd rather go kitchen. Yeah, let's go kitchen. That gives me a dice too. We got the coupon book. So let's do a club sandwich. And all the bananas. And we'll have enough to draw the red room that cuts us in half. If we have to. Armory and claim check. Ooh. They're both very good. Cannot rotate this. That gives us one out. We don't need the dining room today. Code check is wonderful though. Let's do that. Armory will just have to wait. This is way more important. Alright, well, that leaves us with one out. Plenty of dice. Hallway wouldn't be bad. Could rotate that. Nice. It's another key. It's fine. Okay. Parlor. Yeah, there's no bedroom here for this. Get some gems going. That's nice. Gives us stuff. The white box is false. The blue box is false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So this would be true, right? Or is this a lie? The blue box is false. The white box is false. Gems are in a box with a false statement. This has to be false. Because the gems are going to be in here. Right? So let's say that this is a false statement. If the gems are in here, that would make it true. That's not good. Gems in a box with a false statement, which means they're not in here. So this is a lie. So true, false, true. Which means they're in there. This is a lie. With a true statement. If that is a lie, and this is true, and that's a lie. So one option is this one, the other is blue. It's a toss-up, innit? Gems are in a box with a false statement. Do we believe that? Means they're not in here, they're in one of the other ones. And it would be in this one. Making that true. True, true, false. I'm gonna go white. Ace, torsion, axe. Do the axe. Nice. We do have a sledge. Yeah. Right. Directory. What do rooms do we want to cut the cost of? Proof room, we did cut the cost. Study. That's free. Didn't it? No. That is axed as well. Bedrooms, boudoir, nursery. It's just one gem. Master bedroom, that's two, but we seldom get it. All is free. Foyer costs. Green room, Draxus. Courtyard cost one. Would be nice getting rid of that. Shops, bookshops, armory. Showroom is two. Vestibule is two. Vestibule is two. Conservatory is one. Other rooms can't cut cost on these, can we? Well, we can do the vestibule. Let's go courtyard, right? Conference is free. That's one. Boiler room. Won't need that many times. Security costs. Could cut security. Vault. Yeah, that's too expensive. Max that. There you go. Okay. That's good. torch for anything. We could put it at dead end here. Draw another shop. Gives us a dice. Dig spots maybe in the chapel, but let's get a dice. Still nothing here. Digiblocks. Digger blocks. So digging. It's coming soon. Blue tents. For a prince. I got the crown, so. The campsite. 8 trophies in your trophy room. Well, the boudoir would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Either or. Green room. I prefer a green room. I think I got enough dice. Let's redraw. Got enough redraws here. Nursery, I don't need that now. East wing. I'd rather have a green room. Can do a storeroom. That's 1 gem. Redraw. Green. No. Well, I guess we're doing a chapel then. It's fine. Right, two more. That's nice. Yep. Keep redrawing it. This gives me nothing, but it is the key guy. So what is the key for? If I place this in the right place, will the key guy unlock something? Is that the thing? I would like a green room. Dining room is okay. Don't really need a locksmith right now. Let's do a dining room. I'll leave that. Courtyard. Now the green room shows up. Rotate that. Other way. Right. Yeah. Lots of big spots. That's all right. No, not up yet. Let's go this way. Key, huh? Okay. Conservatory wouldn't be bad, but more in a corridor. corridor run right now. Gotta get over here. I could rotate this and go up. Yeah? Alright. Let's do that. Hopefully we get some gems today. No Draxus. Is this the flower? It's not Draxus. I think it's the flower. Yeah. Green rooms are more likely to contain flowers than okay. One diamond. Apple. What the hell is this? That's the key. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got some gems out of that. Eventually, when we pick them up. So we are going left. Can do the passageway, but it's a bit of a waste too. All we need is the nook. Yeah, let's do the nook. We gotta do some bad ones as well. Alright, we could go down. Or we can redraw. Oh, not getting us much of options here. How many mechanarians? 1, 2, 3, 4. We get 4 on that. So, how many outs is that? Because we get the middle ones too, right? So it's 2. I think we get 3-way. I think we get 3-way. Right? Come in here and then we get this one, this one, this one, and this one. It's fine either way. It'll do. What way is this directed? Okay, we got them all. Yeah, that one is not prioritized. It starts there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and 6, 7. Either or. One way or another. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Dig? Yeah. Diggy, diggy hole, diggy hole, diggy hole, diggy, diggy, diggy hole, diggy hole. So we could go down and do the thing. We could. Gems. Just rotate the pantry in there and get an out. That's fine. That's all we need. Alright. big spot too. The kennel is very nice though, isn't it? Let's do the dead end here. Get the kennel a bit later if we can. A little bit more in a useful spot. Good shit. And we'll go out into the walls. Alright. So boudoir will do. Couple of dice don't hurt. And it's a gem. Which is nice. Yeah, this is the complaining, isn't it? Yeah. It's too bad you can't click these here. We just have one letter left. That's in the gear room. Downstairs. Foyer will do nicely here. 2 gems, that's fine. Right, Mr. Key, where are you? Is it that guy? Yeah. Major Key. Major Key. My jerky! But I have no idea what to do in here. So far it's a useless room. I'm hoping there's gonna be some kind of clue, some kind of letter or something to point towards this. That hopefully I haven't missed already. It's not a matter of bedrooms or anything, lining that up on each side of this. Because these people don't live here. One way or another. Well, there it is. Wouldn't mind a pool. Yeah. Try to fill it in a little bit. Maybe we'll get the ladies' chambers one more time. Not that we need it, but it's also nice uncovering secrets, isn't it? What kind of secret rooms? This is kind of better though. Veranda or greenhouse? More likely to draw green rooms while drafting. That is nice. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. In the green room, I don't need the items. Get a lot of gems in here. We could do the wine cellar, just end it, but we need green rooms today. Yeah, we do. Lots and lots of green rooms. focus of the day. Three of those, very nice. Four, very nice. That's a whole bunch of gems in that one. Now, that is the southern one. I'm not gonna use the handle. Didn't I have the handle here? Why won't you go in there? What? Well, you're completely broken now. What's wrong with you? There you go. We're gonna use it, right? Yeah. Southern. I mean, this isn't a big part of the game anymore. Just pulling these levers. Keep doing it though, but I don't have to. Yeah. Alright, step out, step in. There you go. Alright, so we go backtracking. Right, that is completely filled in. We got one green room there, one green room over there, and one there. The kitchen is down here. To get there, we need to go. Yeah. Could do a little run and grab some gems. Could, got steps for it and everything. And then we can come up, back up here and build a little bit on this. There's nothing else to do around here. And we could do this, but I'd rather wait a little bit. Yeah. We haven't spread out anything. So, yeah. We want to disperse some stuff. Aquarium needs watering too. Okay. And we don't need all these gems, that's for sure. Right, so we've done these. Let's see here. Yeah, why not? Okay. That's our last watering hole. So go fill the fucking thing. We need to actually do a little bend here. That's fine.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out.
Could. For every red room. Not even worth the coin. Aquarium. We got two. Let's do the green rooms. as we can. Alright, now we can refill. The root cellar is also green. Yeah. It's a lot of work though for nothing. The utility closet is fine. The commissary is done. It's all good. We don't want to combine anything, do we? Watering can we combine that with anything? No. Lockpick. Oh, we could do that. I'll still detect. Will it? It's not a big deal. We got a lot of keys. I'd rather keep it. 7. Yeah, it's plenty. Alright. We do need to get the moon pendant and whatnot. Need that shop. Good shit. We need to put that back in there eventually. So we'll be back. Did I get a dining hall? Or did I not? I did. Let's go check it out. One way or another. Lunch. I'm gonna get you one way. There's a boat in the backyard. On a mountain top. I mean, it's just... Yeah. Veranda. That's green. That'll do for me. Should have used the watering can. Come on, give me the option again. Fine. Allowance. Good shit. Well, that's alright. I'd rather take something green if you got it. You got anything green? Locker rooms and saunas are popping up now. You draw. Conference room would be nice. Can do a drawing room here. That's fine. Would like some green rooms. That is a major key. Probably the green one. Yeah. Fine. It's a lot of dead ends. We're not not going to be able to do Draxus today unless we get it on the next one. Which is going to dead end us, which is not what we want. We can go up there. That'll block it. We can't do Draxus today. That's fine. Music room or drawing room? Redraw for something green. Can't dig in the drawing room. Maybe in the music room? It's gonna leave it tight though. Let's do the drawing room. Nah, redraw. Yeah, I want the freezer eventually, but not right now. Can't we get anything better? I guess not, huh? Jesus. Master bedroom. That's a fuck ton of gems. We gotta grab a tea at some point. Just do that one. Far from the best, but we do get dig spots. Can't complain about that. And we do have the option. Yeah, we do. Something to think about. Going up. Well, I don't need the nursery. Sauna me, baby. Yeah. Then we can draw the freezer as well, which is nice. Very nice. Well, leaves me a bit short on that end. Alright, we gotta get a tea in here. Come on. Security will do. It's another mechanarium room. Not that we need that now. So we need you to bend in. It was these two doors that were open. Maybe. Here's maybe. Freezer. Nice. Hell yeah. Alright. So that freezes that. Let's just go thaw up a little bit. I'm gonna freeze that for tomorrow. So we gotta do the freezer, we gotta do the code check. What else do we gotta do? Well, none of these are good. Could just, well, might as well. Plonk it in there. Can we redraw another turn that's good though? All we need is a bend. we could do the archives with the Night Shield. Yeah, why not? Why the hell not? Yeah, Arkevios, Karos. Keyed up. We could do the easy one. Save some keys for later. Or diamonds, I mean. Yeah, basic edition. So, residency in Trinsdale. Returning home next week. Denny has found a power. I can pay more than the penniless staff on the estate. Buyer. Kirk. Well, Kirk, you didn't cover your tracks. Dunny. Dunny is the driver or the butler? Or is it the boyfriend to Marigold? I'm not sure. Can't keep track of these people. We need a tea. That's not gonna do it. Well, actually it is. It gives us one dead room, which we don't need. Lots of dice, though. That you will draft from this cluster. See, I have the southern, so it should open up to the antechamber, giving us an out. Let's do that. Each time you dig in a room, that's the same effect of it, really. Alright, let's do Draxus. We gotta have a cloister in here, right? How can we not? We can't fiddle with your scythe, right? No. Okay. What do we want here? Tower? Oh, there's no bedroom here. Clock tower, you can start with keys. That's good. That is good. Thraxus. Shadow of death rolls over you. Mew. Squish. I want to fiddle with the gears. try to get some gems in at the last moment for tomorrow. Could try to do that, but the showroom would be nice. Buy that pendant. Conference room, don't need that anymore. But it is a two-way. But that, yeah. We're just coming up on the end of the day. Haven't done anything. So, yeah, it's another useless day. Corridor works, but it's a bit too plain though, right? We're not getting anything out of that. Drafting studio gives me nothing. Conference room gives me nothing. See, this is done, right? I can't draw anything more. Conference room. I can't get a green room up here. I can't dig in the conference room. Redraw. Casino ballroom. Gallery. Gallery gives me gems. Yeah. Let's just go for the gallery. Kind of a waste, but yeah, I'll grab it. What did that say? Presumably will unlock room 8. Yeah. Okay. So that's how we get to room 8. Nothing more in here. Do we want 8? We haven't been in there since. Kinda wanna check it out. We can rotate it. Really? Why not? Why doesn't that unlock? Needs to be in the middle of a state, maybe? We could try for the green room. Yeah, we could. We got one left. It needs to be locked. Is this gonna be locked? Maybe. We'll see. That is not. I want the shop though, but I can't put that there. Ooh, I want the shop with the moon pendant. In which case, this does me no good. Now we need dig spots. spots is today's mission. Good shit. Secret garden. Hell yeah. Okay. Water that. Alright. Nice. Lots of big spots. We don't need to fiddle with the lever today. Okay. Well, we got one more allowance. Maybe two. Oh, lots of big spots. Not much good stuff. Okay. Grab some coins for tomorrow. There we go. Okay. There's nothing more we want to do, right? We just go freeze and do the things. Let's do that. Might as well. Don't want to pick that up. It's one way or the other. Yeah, we got key. Woohoo. Clock tower. Freezer urn. Boiler room. We could go downstairs. Yeah. Where's the thing? Coat check is down there. We can go do it. Alright, go downstairs. Got food in here. I'm just gonna leave the dinner there. Who knows? It might trigger something, right? Probably not. But where are we going? Kitchen? Why the hell not? Alright. Check item. There you go. Okay. Yeah. So that is checked. Let's go into the foundation. Okay, use the elevator or go outside. Either or is fine. Is there anything else? Not really. I'm gonna go through the foundation. So, we did the code check, we did the freezer. Yeah, okay. It's through there, isn't it? Not so much. Yes, it is. No writing in the ceiling. Still curious about these things. You'd think there would be something written on this book. Maybe that book, you know. Yeah, well. How to? Wait a minute. That's from there. Okay. Right, so we need to rotate that. Was it that one or that one? We come out of this one. We gotta keep rotating. Isn't that right? Where's the other one? I think I did that. It's the water levels, right? Yeah, I probably had it the first time. No. These are the water levels. Okay. Can I just jump off? Can you run a bit faster though? How much allowance did we get? 13 triggers? Nice. That is not bad. So what's on top of this? Okay, that's the last letter. And then there's a blueprint in there. 8. R&D. There you go. R&D 8. See, the bust lady, she's got a 2-letter word and a 3-letter word, which just looks like a code. But, I should probably go over my notes, but I don't know. And there's like nothing that comes to mind. Wait a minute. May. That is a date. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I guess they all gotta be dates. Oh. Wow, you know? Come on. That's cool. What is that? So, I mean, it's under construction. There's a minecart in there. Doesn't seem very big, does it? Compared to the minecart. Just carved out of the rocks, right? playground. That's kind of what it looks like. What is this thing over here? This thing, is that just a drawing or is it a pillar? This is timber boxes. Just creating a whole mountain, a whole town in the mountain. That's what it seems like. Why? What is this building here? And why is there a pillar there through the building? What is that? There's something fun for him to do. I don't know. Minecart seems so big. I wouldn't go over there when that stuff is out here. We're on the mountainside here. So the opening would be here. Let's see where I'm getting lost here. So that's straight out. So the exit would be this way. Can you imagine carving a whole city with buildings and all out of a mountain? How do you get, well, I guess you start at the top, but it's all one big piece of the mountain. Ah, that didn't do shit. We're frozen. Number 1. Okay. Dear Baron Sinclair, to begin, my name is Worth Lord. My father used to work for your father. That's the top of the tree, right? The Right Honorable Baron Thomas Sinclair, between the year 1915 and 1918. The former having died last month. The former, his father. At the advanced old age of 89. May have slept in Sutton Ashwood. May he sleep in Sutton Ashwood. So I guess she's not too fond of him. Yeah, he buried him. He left behind his widow, 7 children, and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little about my father. He lived his life towering above us in solemn silence, like many members of his and your father's generation. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington. or the famous estate in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the Baron, not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secrets he kept for your family, he took with him underground in soot and ash. Didn't even burn the fucker. His elderly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considered with what discreet and considered with their words. Considerate. During the wake, fueled by a seemingly endless supply of spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscences might typically be dismissed as the fanciful ramblings of age, the volume of specificity of their accounts lend a certain credence to their words. Specificity. Okay. Now me. I am not a presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host to secrets of this magnitude. Yet, I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales, true or not. They seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hands. Perhaps, if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. I eagerly await a response from your lordship, Mr. Worthlord. We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter. And we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout. Particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. So they got a hold of this letter and they used it to blackmail. And the blackmailer was the gardener. Yeah, the gardener, right? Because he invented that plant and he got overlooked and he got fired. Who was the smuggling? Was that the other gardener? Or was it the same one? No, I think it was the other one. The new gardener. What is it with these gardeners? They're all crooks. There's nothing in here. Foreman's Log 102. Date 113. 1916. Alright. I knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire. But it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realized what ruins we were exhuming. Oh, they're just exhuming it, that's why they're scaffolding. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in, a dark trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Orindia. Are you telling me this is built on Arindia? The first era and whatnot? We had found an authentic black print. The sooner we seal this site back up, the better for us all. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in. And that's just this thing. Okay, this got nothing to do with the buildings. Ill-fated Orindia. So is that Orindia out there? Five coins for each time you have drafted a treasure trove. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so money. So the tomb is also based on money, and that's black, right? Black prints are money, and dig spots are green. They're filled with gems. Shops are shops. That gives us all 7 letters. The last one isn't written, which is in the master bedroom. There's nothing more in here. So this is our India. I mean, the capital was moved. And they started excavating it. Was there a collapse or something? So, Arindia is the town, right? Orin was the king. Arindia, I thought that was the realm. And the capital would be... The new capital is Fen, I think. Either or. Who gives a shit, right? Alright, these are not even doors. There's just the 2, and the gear only has 2 options. So we're done up here. Forever. Because we can't change the gears. Unless this whole friggin' thing moves. Which is highly unlikely. But this is the basement, this floor here, so this would be the main building, but I'm guessing it's not in the building. So that could be the elevator for the garden gnome, whatever it's called. Next to the rowboat, that thing that could be built on top of here. Maybe. It is pretty close to the edge, though. So it's more likely that the outer rooms are on top of here. fountain. I mean, it's way over there. So this would be on the east side. No, west side. Yeah, it would be on the west side. But that's not, that doesn't track. If you go through there and then straight on, you're in the reservoir. And if you go down to level 6 and follow the tunnel, you'll be in that wall. You have to be. But it seems like that would just be out in the air. Like it's just hovering. If the elevator is over there, guessing on the other side of this thing, we follow that through. Well, the tomb is over there. And this is very close to the west gate. It's very close to the west gate. That's my best guess. But it could be further west. So is this out under the outer room? Let's see, there's the river running past the outer room, which comes out somewhere on the mountainside. I'm guessing around the corner here, maybe? I don't know. And there's a river. So it has to be past that. It has to be on the outside of the property of this thing. Past the outer room. Yeah. And then this continues around to the west gate. More or less. These rooms are not in order. That bothers me. We just need one more key. Where would that be? We gotta do all the puzzles and shit. We've done 3, so we're on the 4th. That's the purple. That is the center one, maybe, or is the upper one? I forget. But we don't have enough information on that, right? And these are the other realms, which we know pretty much nothing about. How does that work? I've totally missed all the information on these. Don't know whether it's railroad or horse and buggy or her ladyship on the purple. She's got a swan umbrella, which is white. The swan in the Red Prince book is, mentioned. Yeah, all kinds of shit. So there's one more sanctum key. Where would it be? Is there anything we haven't unlocked? Maybe we just got a new blueprint, so that's something. Might get something more in one of these rooms. We got 3, so that's number 4. Might be something hidden, other than just puzzle boxes. So yeah, we gotta get through these somehow. I don't know the first fucking thing about this thing. Do I? Let's see. We know the outer circle. That's what we know. Well, we think we know it. That one. Yeah. So, Araya. Is that what it's called? Yeah. It is purple. And that's all we know about it. But purple. This is violet, which I guess is the same thing. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know if it's poetic, spiritual, industrial, academic, metropolitan, martial, agricultural, tribal. I guess it's not martial. What was written in her ladyship's diary? Anything about this? Wait. What's it called? Araya. So Ayera was under King Oris. He was a merchant and a black flag. But he divided the realm into 3, giving it to his son. The center were fields and mountains. Arch Ares was the storm, and it was pretty big. Araya was to the south, and it was purple. That's all I got on it. Prosperity? No. Let's see. Field storms. The southern. The southern one. Vera is past that. How would you travel that? Would you travel that by air or sea? I mean, there was rails connecting them all, but I mean, this is in the middle of the ocean, I guess. I would think bridge, though. It's pretty close to the other ones. Is it though? Maybe not. I think C. C would probably be better. I guess heat being as far south. Could be wind. So these are the lines. That's fog or something. This is rain. I don't know. Could it be rain? Did we use rain somewhere else? I don't know. Both Fen and Orinda have the fog one, which is kind of weird. This would be storm, which doesn't track. That's heat. I guess that would be more accurate, right? It's either heat or wind. I don't know how many I need of these. How did I figure that out? Let's see, road, camel, naval. Naval is all of them. So we can go from there. I mean, it could be air. Horse, camel, turtle, camel maybe. Camel is just one line. I don't know, I'm thinking like it's gotta be some kind of desert area or something like that, right? That's what I'm thinking. But I still don't know if they're poetic or spiritual, or we could test them all. This one's wrong again. That's the one. We could just keep rotating this and hope something clicks. But it's a guess in the dark, really. I mean, the best way of doing this is to find this one first, and then that one, and then this one, and this one, right? That would be a logical way of figuring it out, I guess. Natural sequence. If we're just gonna brute force it. Yeah, well, that didn't work. So we can try camel. That would be that one. And it's just this one, right? I'm thinking camel might be on one of the other ones. I don't know. Are these fertile lands? If so, there's no desert. Might be meadows. I think that's everybody, right? Twice over, maybe? I don't know. easiest one, I guess, would be more going in the meadows and whatnot. Horse and buggy, maybe. I mean, kind of tracks, I guess. You know, if you envision a park or something, well, who the fuck knows? Okay. I mean, we got nothing more to do. We could check out Black Bridge. We can do that. I'm not gonna even attempt these shits. I know nothing about them. I wonder if I have all the books though. I may not. Maybe they restack. Restock. Restack. With some other books. You know, maybe. I mean, we could go in there, but there's nothing in there. The station has that overlook of the train tracks, but it doesn't give me anything. It gives me numbers to places. It does do that. Maybe I need that for the map upstairs. Maybe. Well, what track do I follow? If I follow the track, it's gonna be a numerical hell, right? I mean, he traveled according to the letters in there, right? He didn't just use the railway. And I don't know how many cities are in each country and whatnot. I could write down the sequence of that. Bloody work. We'll just write them down by numbers. There. Let's go check it out. It would just have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? I didn't write down which route he took. Maybe I should have done that. Well, I couldn't because it's not in order. Something I have to decipher. For every player, this is going to be a new adventure, a unique adventure, right? Depending on what you draw and whatnot. There's actually a dig spot here. That's fucking nice, isn't it? Oh, that's a rock. Tease. Screw you, rock. Spots down here. This is kind of cracked. I mean, who knows, right? Whose knows? I still haven't done the print. I haven't gotten that. Didn't I get a red print in the safe in the whatever room? Yeah, I got a red print. Where the hell is that? The treasure trove's in there, so the other one should be here too. I got a red print for the closed exhibit in the safe, right? So where the hell is that? Huh? That's fucking weird, isn't it? Do these numbers correlate to the train station? That would be fucking weird, wouldn't it? Maybe, who knows? Royal Station. Royal, platform 8. So from 8 you can go to 9, 7, or 14. Which one do you choose? 9 is Mainway Station. Okay. 14 is Trinsdale. And 7 is Angel Tower. Alright. If we do the doors and the sanctum, is that gonna land on one of these numbers? East Aerial Crossing, Lumberfield. Lumberfield? Orinda. So this includes all three, right? So there's a Lumberfield. That would be nice knowing where that was. That would give me some clue to stuff in the sanctum. The cogs. Is this not the reservoir? No. Five is what? The hell is 5? Fen Central. Fen Aires. This continues on. 16 is borderline. So that would be the border. So this is just one nation, one territory. Right? Because this is the border. 2 goes East Depot. So I guess that continues north. Which border would this be? If this is north, which it might be. Towards the mountain is south from where we are. So there's a river here which goes around the mountain. Or is this a peak maybe? West Depot. And that's west side, and this is east side, so this is north, south, east, west. Which means the mountain is down here. So that doesn't track. Because the borderline here is just borders on the ocean. There's nothing else down there. What friggin' border are you referring to here? Huh? Wait, where are we? Are we in Arch, Orinda? Where are we, Fen? I don't even know where I am. Orinda Aries train metro. That would be the center island, right? Wouldn't it? Reddington. Where the hell is Reddington? Yeah, I gotta write down the cities for all this shit. We gotta go back to the library and try to figure that out. Anyway, if this border is down here. Oh, we gotta do the library. So we gotta read the book that we've selected. We could select another one. Try to get this straight. Where's the friggin' thing? Library. We could choose another book. We could. We need to go top size anyway. It isn't mentioned though. It really isn't. Where the different cities are. I'm gonna go out to the door. Do we redraw a book? Do we? Now we're here, right? So that's a whole lot of things, and that's a whole. I'm guessing that's where we were, right? It's really far down, but. So they would see the end of this. That's the waterfall, which makes it. Yeah, that's pretty much right under the outer room. I gotta figure out where all the towns are. Which means we have to open the sanctum doors, and it's kind of looping itself. This one, what does this one do? There's got to be something to it, right? And when do I get the little things to put on these? Do I ever get it? I don't know. We need this thing. One 100. There's not a drawing in the background here, is there? No, it's just creases. I-100. IIOO. 00. Six or 0. That's what was written on the other one, right? Six or 0. I mean, does anybody here have 0 lights? These do, but they're off. Does that count? This goes up to 6 here. So 6 and 0. Is that the one I'm looking for? And they're all blinking, aren't they? This one's not. Let me click here. It's just 5. This one is 5. It's gotta be at clicking height. Can't be up high. Anyway, what was on this fucking thing? Babbage. Bubub. Was it? Wasn't it? No. Let's see here. Yeah, it was 2 B's though. Username. This is not everything. Yeah. Plus 3 additional deleted admin keys. Personal access. Admin access. Thumb. More R. Network settings, terminal timeout settings, no. Let's not. Stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server. Immediate requires a new connection each time. Log into the network. Yeah, what the hell? A computer terminal stays connected to the network. What network? There's just one computer on this thing. Oh, that's the network, isn't it? Okay, so they all stay connected for a month. Wonderful. Check connection offsite. That's disabled. I don't think I can change that. User database, admin logs, data files, trophy data, I don't need that. Admin logs, I have to read all this shit. I only hope that our servers do not suffer the same fate that befell those in the story of Blackbridge. Which would be what? Does it matter? The existing video playback functionality on the security terminal had also been removed. Yeah. Can I see it here? Can't go to it. Admin control. All other terminal inboxes have been archived and can only be restored via admin control. Alright, that's something I gotta do right here, or in the office. I can't log into this in the office. All electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and now can only be accessed via the office terminal. So that's all the mail in there, in the office. Archive access. What I need is archive access. Okay, there's a password I need. I don't have archive access, do I? That was user database. Admin logs. No, that was files. So that was admin logs. Data files. No. Alright. User data. Yeah. But there's no real access here. What was it called? Electronic mail settings. They're all on. Check connection. Yeah, I can't do anything on this computer. Can't check my mail or anything. There's nothing. Not a damn fucking thing. So, what's 1 I100? I100. Red. Red. Are we reading the lights? I don't know. I'm gonna 1 to 6, 6 or 0. Okay, so that's 4 and 2, and then do we read all these? Get a number code as long as my arm. What are we doing here? It doesn't do me anything. I can't use it. Yeah. The clues I'm missing for whatever I can do next is just out there, man. It's just far out there. I gotta go to some specific rooms and dig up something. You know? Some kind of clue that's hidden in a text somewhere. Could be the library, could be something else. Who the hell knows? Basically, I gotta do everything over again. Orin Navare or Ovin? Ovin? Can I combine the keys? Of course not. Am I gonna try it? Yes. So we could go to the library and request another book. Grab an apple. The Curse of Blackbridge. Well, okay, there's that story. So, we can read the story about how the servers were ill-fated because they were placed in a mountain or something like that. And what the hell does that do for us? Nothing. Right? This is the one we need. We read it before, but we haven't figured it out. Drafting strategy, I mean, I don't really care. I doubt there's any clues in there. There could be some hidden fucking thing, but a new clue, what was that about? What was the new clue about? Oh, it's yeah. The clue that we never figured out. Yeah, I don't know how to put that book together. History. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. I mean, we could get Reddington figured out, I guess, by just reading this one. History of this might give me the capitals. It might hint towards some transportation, but never find it out, this thing. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisionally. Yeah. Reddington, I don't know what to do with this thing, and I don't know what to do in the lavatory. 888. Basement key. My first claim ticket. 888. Is that a code for something? I mean, it's 008, so it's 800. You know, I-100. It's 3800. Yeah, I don't know what to do about the bathroom. There is a wrench in the game. Is that what I need? I don't know, man. I can't figure these two out. What the hell is it? What does it do? What is the point? I might have to look these up. Maybe. 'Cause I just don't get it. I can't interact with anything in the toilet. I mean, I get the heights of these things and whatnot, but is that supposed to be the water levels that I have to set it to? Maybe that'll unlock a room, a water thingy. I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking try. It's just too much bloody work. Can't seem to pass it up. Cannot. Definitely. Love the conservatory. Yeah. Most paid for. Is this one... Does this have a cost? Cloister of Adraxis. Interruptions I've made, yeah. Gift Chopper's Heat, Swinburne, Plushie. Okay. We're missing 2 stamps. There's something written here. Ooh, I would like to see this one. Where's the turtle travel one? Which one is that? That gives me... This is ship. The key... The clues are on the stamps. This is air travel. I need to... Yeah. I need to figure out where these are. Okay. And then there's... Because I've done all these, right? These are the ones I have done, I think. The Storm and the whatnot, and the original, and the red. Yeah, I need to find these 2 stamps. They would be in the mailroom, so I gotta get more letters. I gotta get the magnifying glass. And that will give me transportation clues. Right, so it's the stamps I need to figure out the downstairs. Okay, well now we know. Okie dokie. So we can do 3 more. Probably. We just gotta get the magnifying glass and find these. I don't know where these are. Might be in the mailroom. Might not. But yeah, that's air, naval, and turtle. Turtleback. It's one giant fucking turtle, I'll tell you that. This doesn't say anything about travel, but it is a war nation and whatnot. This is stormy and industrial. Yeah, so let me just write it down. Why not? Right. Arch Aries. Storm and industry. I hope that's right. I would have to double check with the thing. Is this Fen Aries? Yeah, Fen Aries. Together and fire and shit. So fire and fog. Yeah. Storm industry. Fire. And then Arch Aries. What? Orinda is the blue one. Nivani on the green one. What the fuck is that? I don't know. But the blue one is Orinda Aries, right? It just is the crown and the queen. Yeah. Okay. So these two islands are done. Arch and Fen. I believe so. I'm just gonna X them out. And then there's Orinda, which is gone to history. Okay, yeah, I got the telescope. Maybe one day. Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll go to the toilet. Maybe this has a double wall. So if I line up all the rooms with walls like this and in the right order, and we get that extra room in between, maybe this is the entrance. Maybe that's all it's saying. Maybe. I have no idea how to figure that one out, but maybe in time, right? Highest grade 6, yeah. It goes to 7 or 8. That's something we gotta do too. Classrooms and stamps. Okay. Yeah, that's what we gotta figure out. Gonna spend some weeks doing that. Okay, I don't have to close off in a certain room today. Okay. I really don't like the classroom one. I just never did it. But, yeah, we gotta do that someday. Yeah. Okay, call it a day. We have a plan. Get stamps, get the classrooms, and, gotta get letters. Call it a day. Do I get anything for boudoir? No. That's the only once we figure out the stamps, we'll figure out the clues in the sanctum. Because he traveled by boat or air somewhere. And if we know where that is, then we know where he came from. So that'll be good. Call it a day. Alright. Call it. Good shit. Okay. There's a little bit of progress. I've got 13 more coins. Whee! We're filthy, stinking, bloody rich. 4 tomorrow rooms, 5 shop rooms. Archaeological shopping center of tomorrow. There you go. Alright. Good shit. We even got Draxus in there. Wonderful. In the armory, we got some gems.